We're going to have nasty weather for the next 2 or 3 days starting Thursday. What form it's going to be in, we have a general idea, but those forecasts can change every few hours.
So right now we've activated the snow plans, our winter weather plans. They're really preparing. They're preparing four-wheel drive vehicles, looking at staffing, preparing to upstaff and make notifications, letting personnel right now know that they might have to work.
We know temperatures are going to drop. We know we're going to get rain and sleet and most likely snow.
So our teams really coordinate, facilitate, and support in emergency management. We're the link between all our infrastructure and public safety departments. So we want to make sure that the public's taken care of, the city services is taken care of, and then our public. So our job is to really coordinate and monitor road conditions, monitor forecasts, help public works and public safety forecast what's coming and make preparations so we could be ahead of the storm. We don't want to get behind it. That's really our job, is to help coordinate and then bring all the pieces of the puzzle together so we have a good response from the city to keep the citizens and our employees safe.
So right now we're going to send trucks out Thursday evening to be treating some of the roads, and particularly the bridges and overpasses. First thing we try to do is treat the roads. Now if there's not going to be any precipitation ahead of time where it's just snow, we can still put brine down. Brine kind of helps heat up the surface. It's a salty, hot liquid. But once we start getting precipitation, we really can't use it because it just washes it off. So then we'll start using the abrasive, which is a mixture of salt and sand. Now, once the snow starts coming down, they'll drop the blade and start pushing that. We can't start plowing until there's at least about 3 inches on the road. Otherwise, it just tears up the blade and the road. We don't plow neighborhoods. We can't. We need about 350 snow plows to clear neighborhoods. Right now we got 36. We're going to take care of primary and secondary roads mainly. We always make the streets and roads up to the hospital and the firehouses, fire stations, a top priority. We keep those clean. We'll do a lot of the main thoroughfares and some of the secondary roads that feed into it. Now, one of our biggest concerns when we have storms like this is the amount of ice, and particularly black ice in the evenings. And a lot of people think if I just go slow, it won't be a problem, but it can fool you, and you can really have problems. And I don't mean just in a small car or large car. Even the trucks and the four-wheelers can have the same problem.
So I think residents, they can really just monitor and prepare themselves for the storm. Watch the forecasts. You can watch the social media pages from the city for some updates that come out on the city and any forecast changes. Right now there's some uncertainty, so really just having a good mindset, being prepared, and then we can always sign up for VB alerts through the main webpage for the city, vbgov.com, and type in VB alerts, and that will give you any alerts directly from the city that they send out, and then watching social media updates. When
you have this kind of storm and a lot of winds, we really encourage people to make sure they got batteries or generator or whatever. Do what you can to be prepared to stay in a while. Overall speaking, what we really encourage people to do is to stay home unless you absolutely have to.